Is there a way I could turn this music on? Can I go do that? Play some nice music. Not saying this was my I want stuff to pass being trying to fight with me. I don't care about but we got the in-game commentary. You don't want to hear their ass talk? Alright, we gonna put this.
Okay, not that loud.
Yeah, put their ass on 40.
Yeah, let the commentary talk.
There. Alright, we lit.
Broadcaster, let's grab. I pick my team.
Cannot use Spotify. Damn, try to broadcasting. Alright, so I'm gonna go back and go get this. We back at it again. Because you think this, bruh. Message my group chat.
Tell they ass come watch.
Oh look, we got one.
Oh, cool. I think I played the Cowboy. Eddie, my uniform. Alright, you ready?
Yeah. Wait. All pro.
Make sure your uniform.
I'm gonna go ahead and get that color brush.
We lit.
We lit. I guess Vaughn coming with us too when we go hoop.
Let's see what happens. Put the quarter on 7.
Oh, event type. There you go.
Yeah, put it on 7. Man, quarter 7.
What's this?
That's like that's the time for you picking your plays. You get a certain amount of time. And if you don't snap the ball in a certain amount of time, that's a flag too. Alright, we'll run that.
He said he finna shower.
I hope he's Vicky Elliott. Because if he is, I'm gonna dominate. Motherfucking corners wanna put their fucking game feed on hell and shit. On super fucking flash speed. That's why Jeremy Macklin kept whipping his ass. Kept beating him off the ball.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. The time for talk is over as we are just mere moments away from the Super Bowl. Two teams now have a chance to prove they are the best. It's the Cowboys going up against the Ravens. So the time has come. let's send you out to the stadium and join the two men that will have the Super Bowl call. Here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Larry, they broke ground on this place in the year 2000, opened it in August of 2002, and it's been the home of this franchise ever since. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Baltimore Ravens. I'm Brandon Gaudin. To my left is my good friend Charles Davis, and what a thrill to be here for the biggest one of them all, the Super Bowl. And it seems to get bigger every year. The lights get brighter, the cameras more numerous. I don't know, there's just so much that goes into this game. It's an honor to be here, isn't it?
It is an honor, and I can't wait to share this game with you. This is going to be a whole lot of fun. You're my partner, my best friend. I can't imagine being anywhere else but right here with you. And just think about it this way. You mentioned the magnitude. This is no longer just a game for America or even North America. This is worldwide. People watching from just about every country in the world. This is impressive.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and just about ready to roll.
He got Cowboys. I got Baltimore.
Check, check, check.
Now a first down throw. Romo trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Brandon, when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach and talked about how they wanted to begin this game offensively, they talked about their script, didn't they? 10 to 15 plays, the first 10 to 15 they had on their script. Nowhere on the script was there throwing an interception, I have to believe.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
Four down. Check, check. Ready. 5-2's the mic.
They get the pick. Now what can Flacco do? And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Hey, boys, got four down. Ready.
Second down, Flacco now. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
They don't want to waste this outstanding field position on this opening drive as they come up on third down. Flacco. And that is incomplete. Kamar Aiken, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you. And
That what makes Madden brand new nowadays, because to make them raw spectacular catch, you got to do it on your own.
knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now the longtime Raven punter, Sam Cook, on to punt it away. And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. Well, not only did they try to fake it, they put the ball in the arm of their punter, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punter.
Yeah, risky.
It is so funny because when it works, genius. When it doesn't work, not so smart.
Not so genius.
In this case, not so genius, but I do admire that he went for it.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Des Bryant, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
You can't be booty out on the first drive now.
Double tight. Check four. Here we go.
Yeah.
20.
There's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
I'm on my game. Hold on, y'all. I'll be back. Like I got people. Ooh, see, look, I got 2 people watching. kind of lean in closer, they could hear you too. Alright, let's go.
Here we go. Right 18. Right 18.
On third down, Elliott. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on fourth down here. They're going to go for it. It's Romo. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
And as a defender, if you're going with 2 interceptions in a game, that's pretty rare in the NFL. You might see one guy a weekend do that. But to have 2 in the first quarter, that's something you don't see all that often. I have a feeling they'll think twice about throwing in his direction too often.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no... And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Tyrone Crawford able to swap him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Now Flacco. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
In your hand, and you drop
Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third.
4 down. Ready.
They'll run it here. This is Buck Allen. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. He went backwards 5 yards there on third down to bring up fourth. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front, creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
Cowboys swarm in, and it's blocked. Touchdown, Dallas Cowboys.
There are plenty of ways for a special teams coach to get excited. And when you block a punt into the end zone and recover for a score, yeah, he's going to be jumping up and down a big way.
And as a punter, you know that that clock is ticking. He just didn't get it off in time. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Well, it's no secret. That's why they have him return punts. He has the capability to take them back, and he did so there. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line.
Tight on this side, boys. Tight on the left. Tight on the left. Move. Hey.
Throwing here on first down. Flacco. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Offense in a good spot here, 2nd and 2.
That's why I like the Cowboys.
Four down. Ready.
First carry for Justin Forsett. And he is going to lose yardage here. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
3rd down and 5.
Double tight. Hey, we got 4.
Now it's Flacco. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Randy Gregory able to drop him for a loss of 12, and it'll be 4th down. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well.
Now they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, they look like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Jason Witten, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on 1st down.
That gave them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make a play on 1st down.
To throw on 2nd down is Romo. That's complete right around the 8. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Boy, you'd hate to squander this great field position. Here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
Now Romo on 3rd and goal. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Cole Beasley from 8 yards out, and the Cowboys will add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the gadget play gets him into the end zone. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return.
Serious. I was just holding the controller like this. You a goddamn lie.
If you don't really move, it kind of does it on their own. Right?
I mean, I want
this pass, run, pass shit.
Yeah.
And you see, you gotta read the community and all that shit. You feel me? Because 59%, it works 59%. You feel me? The time. So you know, this right here is for really smart people who know the game. You don't know the game. Right, so go out of the community. The best, go to coach suggestions. And you just go down suggestions because they help you more.
Time running out here on the play clock.
And yeah, you're gonna get a flag real nice.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Now problems right out of the gate. We're gonna get a delay.
You see how this? You got 3 receivers, you got a tight end, and you got a running back. Right? I already know you passing.
Let's go, crowd. Let's go.
But like you see how easy that is to read though?
Flacco from the gun. It's caught. Kamar Aiken.
Even
And he's brought down after a good gain. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Good motherfucker.
And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle. He can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
On first down, this is Forsett, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. Play fake to Forsett. Now Flacco under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Tyrone Crawford in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. And I know it seems like we say this a lot in broadcast booths, but a quarterback can hold on to the football too long in these situations. I think he did right there.
Oh, I agree with you totally. Sometimes you have to understand situations. Get rid of the football, save some yardage to make it less to gain for the next down. Instead, he was so hipped on ball security, he held on to it and took a big sack.
To pass, Flacco. And this is caught on the sideline. But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it but was not in bounds. Incomplete. A third down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
A great return there of 22 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out. It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Now Romo, out left side here to Bryant. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
I figured.
And there you go, Tony Romo to Des Bryant. That often serves as an electrical charge for their offense.
And a warning to the defense, beware.
Yeah, that's the first one of the day. You have to figure there are plenty more to come.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They come out here in the eye.
You see the L? Right down. Now you pressed up your man.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That was a nice play by the defense, but the offense can't let that one play define them. Let it go, move on, and start over again.
Each different thing. You feel me? Like, I could change the play up for a wide receiver. I can move a wide receiver over.
And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here at 2nd and 12.
Let's go now. Right, 20. Check.
And the back goes into motion. On 2nd down, here's Romo. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
He was just standing there.
You got to control them, bro. You feel me? This how you get off the ball real quick. You got to press the square,
Defensively, a dime look here. 6 DBs on 3rd and 12.
No surprise at all.
Throwing on 3rd down, Romo. And now for the third time, Romo intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Arrington.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
All this stuff matters. This matters, this matters, that matters, that matters, that matters. You got 24 seconds to pick a play. All right, you got first and 10. All right.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. And that's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time. That was a nicely run slant route. And what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline? Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
And a long way to go for the offense here on second down.
Check. Let's go now. Right 18.
Here's Romo now on second down. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. Now the Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third down.
Could be a blitzer.
Third and long here. It's Romo. He completes it to Bryant. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack, and on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
To throw on second down is Romo. His throw caught right around the 6. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Now Elliott, and he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. A minute 59 to go in the first half. We're back to Super Bowl 51 after this. A reminder, coming up at the intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Larry Ridley and the crew in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. Here's Elliott calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. This defense hasn't let them in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2.
Right 18. Gun.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Okay, Brandon, work with me here. Let's analyze this situation. A touchdown here, that could be the knockout blow in the 2nd quarter. But if they go for it and don't get it, that could bring life to the other sideline.
What the fuck is this?
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Bryant, the lone receiver, left. And Dez has got it. Dez Bryant for the Cowboy touchdown. Dez Bryant, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score and the defense. That is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive break.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. Cut back, left sideline. Yeah, this play is not going to work. He's out of bounds, well shy of the goal line. And the try for 2, unsuccessful.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the posts. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand you. You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
Did the same. It smelled terrible. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
There's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
Now Flacco. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
And look at this, another fake. And he comes back with one complete.
Wait. Let the thing come up first.
Always enjoy a good fake, but I really enjoy it when he...
No, not yet.
He throws the football from punt formation.
Now,
you were a kicker and a punter in high school. Did you ever do that?
Go get your black.
One time.
I was not trying to be. I took a nice long shower. just showing them out. I was like, man, they're taking a nice long ass shower. And they just heard it again. Roblox Gamer is here with me.
I'm saying like that. That account old this shit. So get off my motherfucking penis.
Why you gotta make your voice deep, nigga?
Bro, I ain't making my shit. My shit pulled up like this.
Fucking lie. How fidget spin on your face?
Bitch, you got no fucking fidget spinner. Fuck out of here.
How fidget spin on your fucking face?
I saw Dirty Shorty.
What Dirty Shorty? Laquanda Dirt? Damn, where's Dirty Shorty at? His ass gonna pop up over here, guaranteed.
That's why I had to walk down the block. Cause I was about to. Outside, yes, outside. Oh shit, busted you. And then I was finna walk through the alley.
Hi, Jarvis.
I was finna walk through the alley and I was like, nah, they just gonna see me.
I just made the impossible again.
Bro, what the fuck?
Jarvis, I just made Jarvis go get his black for that bullshit.
Bro, I told you, motherfuckers still be streaming at 16, but you won't listen.
That shit, bro.
Damn, broke your shit.
First down and all, bro.
How do you feel about that?
I don't know, man.
Through to my man Tim Jones on a botched field goal attempt. Hit him right in the numbers, and Jonesy just dropped it.
Oh, the poor guy. Well, we had a fake punt here, and this guy caught it. So I think he and his friends will be okay with that one.
And he loves his play call, right? He's been waiting for this one all week long.
Been had that arm loosened up ever since they got to the stadium.
Setting up to throw, Flacco. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Impossible? Just don't. Come on. Let me do me. Do not rush the QB. I'm going to talk it up.
Throwing a flag, final play
Bro!
here for Flacco and company. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a... You seriously just skip the halftime of the Super Bowl? Who does that? It's a Super Bowl. Watch the halftime show. All right, here we go. Third quarter action now.
I don't care.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Then we going apart. I'm going to saw some niggas. Vaughn, I did a nice-ass pass earlier. Jarvis said, what the fuck is that? Bro!
Who was this here, fam?
Tight right, tight right.
He's nice. He's nice. He's nice. He's nice. He's nice.
They start the second half with a run by Forsett. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
And that's another stop for the defense. Something we've seen all game long. They have been on fire today. No matter what's called by the offense, they've had an answer for it.
Offense needs something here on second down. It is second and long. Off the draw from Flacco, it's Forsett.
Oh, shit.
He'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a third and long.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about a different style of running in order to get this guy going.
If I would have control, I would got a couple more yards then.
3 down.
Fake to Allen. Here's Flacco. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he's going to be marked down deep in Dallas territory. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 70 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they're winning and losing and changing field position.
A running play now for Forsett. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Roblox Gamer, if you don't shut up talking to me. You are my worst fan, you freaking hater.
Hey, boys, got 4 down. Ready? Move, 45.
Second and goal as the offense looks to try to punch it in. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says try something different, try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try and get this offense kick-started.
He was trying to get it to Steve Smith that time, and it's 4th down.
I gotta get a TV. I have to.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They're going to look to throw on 4th. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
You're not going anywhere, man. What are you doing? You can't get past me.
I'll take my damn 7 points.
Justin Tucker for the extra point.
Do no dumb shit.
Stay fast, let's go.
That is good, and that'll make it 20-7.
He blocked my punt earlier.
That's like the first thing. Oh my, you should have watched it.
But I called 2 interceptions.
So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And the gadget play gets him into the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Short kick. One of the up men will take it down. And they're able to return this one all the way up to the 45.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Watch my shit. Damn.
Gun!
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Now it's Romo. Out left side here to Bryant. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Here we go.
2nd and 10. Romo once more. It's caught by Bryant and brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
While it may seem like an every game occurrence, let's not treat it that way. Tony Romo's had some injury issues, right? He's starting to advance in years. To watch what he and Des Bryant did in this game, that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, when they do that, they're hard to stop.
Yeah, they really are. Lots of connections, which means big-time offense, which usually leads to victory for their team.
So you heard the word. This is a neutral zone infraction.
Yeah, the defender wanted to try and get back after he had jumped, unable to do so.
1 man on the backfield, Elliott. They're going to give it to him running right. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Call it a gain of 4. Leaves them with options here on 2nd and just a yard. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from the 20, and the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And with the new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20.
He left it in the car. Oh, shit.
First and 10 here for Flacco. And Aiken with it over the middle. For a Ravens touchdown. Kamar Aiken, 79 yards. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. It took him less time than that to get to top speed and complete that play.
What the fuck happened?
Tucker now to add the point after. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Ezekiel Elliott gets ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field. After some early struggles running the ball, they've really picked it up. Early it just seemed like there were no holes there. Now all of a sudden the holes seem to be there. I don't know if that's just my imagination.
And give them credit that they kept their confidence, because sometimes when you get stuck big in the running game early, especially for an entire half, it really makes you retreat a little bit, but not this group. They always had the confidence that they just get their assignments down, they would get in sync with their runners, and off they went. That was a nice grab. Just couldn't get the feet down, right? You need that toe tap sequence there. Whatever size shoe he's wearing, probably about a half size smaller to complete that one.
Throw right side, complete to Williams. 4 yards on the completion.
And it just blows up.
And they insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way. Now Romo.
He did it
On the
again.
right side, Williams. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves and sticks.
I like watching the wide receiver
ISO.
screen
Wait,
because it's
go
a real
back. What's
teamwork
ISO?
play. Because guess what? The guy
What is
catching the
that?
ball will get all the credit, but how about the people up to block in front of
What
him?
the
Either
hell?
fellow receivers or offensive linemen.
ISO,
That makes
didn't
that
it
play
say
a really
dogs
nice
on the
timing play, because sometimes it can break big.
Romo hands to Elliott, and he'll push his way up to
I
about
thought
the 44.
that'd been funny if the whole shit would have just cleared out and it'd been you and
It'll be
one.
2nd and 8.
I don't know.
You know that old expression,
Oh,
it's not my
shit.
night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go
Damn,
for
I
him.
didn't think
Every time he looks
the
up,
bottom.
somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They come up in an offside. Here's Romo now on 2nd down. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Simple slant route, and part of a really nice hard throw by the quarterback.
Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver. They were perfectly in sync, and he put it right on him on the inside route.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Let's go now.
Everybody left.
They go play action here on 1st down. And his throw here is incomplete. Back now here on EA Sports.
Thank you. Finally,
It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th.
Look at his name. Damn. That shit look familiar.
It just said yellow.
Check, check, check.
Romo, delay give to Elliott. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that load in the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take.
I thought you said you just flicking towards him.
On your big offensive
I was flicking this sideways.
18 yards there and a first down.
Oh, okay.
Such a dynamic combination.
Then when I had went down that way,
and it has been on display.
Happy quarterback, happy receiver equals happy team. That's kept them in the lead in this game and made everyone feel good. And hey, Dez can be demonstrative now, but he's having a good time doing it.
On first down, it's Romo. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dez Bryant, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Got caught.
Ooh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but when they do have going for them, they did score last time. I think they've got a good formula working. Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Flacco from the gun. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out and check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Bro.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Second down, Flacco now. Finds his man, Watson over the middle. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On first down, Flacco. Over the middle to Smith. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
I don't remember seeing that.
Flacco will take to the air again. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, you're trailing. It's the fourth quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this, too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
And out now come the Cowboys. They start on the ground with Elliott. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's
now
second
the commentary
and 9.
want to talk
The
shit.
fourth quarter here, they've got the lead.
Right.
They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
All right.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see
Bro,
people stacked up at the line of
you got
scrimmage
one more
as they try
time.
to bleed it out.
They go to Elliott again. It appears they'll be a few inches short, so 9 yards on the gain officially, and it'll be third down.
There's so many definitions of a complete back.
Don't touch
I think
me.
most people think a guy who can block, a guy who can catch, and a guy who can
I'm
run.
gonna get my
But how about
revenge,
when you put it all
like
together
always.
as a runner, and you can fake people out, you can be shifty, and also run with some power and break tackles, as we just saw on that pickup.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break up a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs.
Don't touch my fidget nut.
That was what we call his first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Let's go now.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
You got 2 people watching you.
And the offense needs 7 out of this play on 3rd down.
I figured.
Who was on this?
Throwing on 3rd down. Romo is caught on the right side. Williams. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So he makes the grab and the change move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line, giving them time to complete that first down pass.
Hey, check. 3 down.
Hold that.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And a cut to the left sideline. They get 25 yards out of that one. And it'll be a Dallas first down.
And that's why defense coordinators always preach 11 guys to the ball. Because sometimes you have a missed tackle, but if you have a swarm of guys around, less room for them to roam even after the first missed tackle. In this case, tackle was missed, plenty of open field to get after that.
A 20th carry here for Elliott. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from toting the rock that much.
One man in the backfield, Elliott. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. But that was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
Guard.
And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on
How
third.
the hell do we do that post commentary shit?
Romo, out left side
Like,
here to
cause I know
Bryant.
they
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Check. 57, go.
They do snap it. Now Romo, complete to Bryant. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And that may write a finish to this Super Bowl. Now Joe Flacco and the offense heading back out onto the field. And those numbers, they kind of tell the story of his game so far. Started off not so hot. Now he's really heated up.
And remember, he signed up for duty as the guy who leads the team, right? The field general, the signal caller.
Cause I put the shit in the Super Bowl.
He can't just sit down and ask someone else to pick things up. He's got to do it himself. And that's what he's done here in this game.
Ben Watson was the intended target, the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's what I
Normally,
was
he's
trying
pretty
to do,
reliable.
B.
He usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
I don't.
You do.
2nd down
don't.
now
Look.
after the incompletion.
One shorter than the other.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is. And one guy fucking writing on it.
What
And
it
an
say?
encroachment penalty here will cost them 5 yards.
And it
What
makes
it
it so
say?
simple, doesn't
No,
it?
it don't.
An easy free 5
Why?
yards for the offense given to them by the defense.
Make the right decision.
Bro, accept that shit.
Bro, decline that shit.
Accept that shit.
Decline that shit.
Accept it.
Decline. Bitch, you brought out a real good model.
Shut the hell up.
He would have got you killed.
5 yards left for the offense. It's 2nd down.
Yeah.
We got 4.
2nd down, Flacco now. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
You back where you started. Damn.
And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team that had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a defensive player of the year at the other, and they just locked people down.
10 yards to go. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here.
I was
by
talking
the
to my
offense.
lip.
That'll leave him with
Not
just
to
one
my.
remaining in this
I
fourth quarter.
don't even
play.
care. I don't care. See, this
Second
why
down,
I'm
sacked
going
by
on
the
YouTube.
defense.
So
What
don't
type
shit
of
like that.
pressure will they bring here on 3rd? We'll see.
I'm glad the stream heard that.
Fake to Allen. Here's Flacco. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Exactly. What the fuck can I do? Nothing.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that
Watch
with
these.
contact on him that
Thought his
leads
ass
to an
gonna try to get my
incompletion as
shit
we just
again.
saw there, that's winning football.
I suck. I suck.
And it's fielded at the 34. Now a hit and a loose football. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
It's like
Got your ass again.
Well,
That's your shit.
oh, you accept it?
Yeah, I guess.
it is. It is.
That's us.
Wait, no, it's my shit.
What?
Yeah,
That's bullshit.
but that was a lie.
That's some bullshit.
Check.
They'll come
But I
out in
told you
the
it was the
pistol.
flag. It's coming back.
Romo gives to Elliott. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one.
Hey,
Maybe they'll get things
you
going
want
in their
some
direction after a play
corn.
like that.
Let's go now. White 18.
You could have said fried chicken. Black, man.
Again, it's Elliott.
Who
Looking
said
for an
that?
opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. And the Dallas Cowboys
Who the
will
fuck
hoist
are
the
you?
Lombardi Trophy. They are the kings of the NFL.
Well, that's the stream, guys. I got my ass bust, but I'll be back. Why did?
Why did?
Oh, you bastard.